If you can't tell, it is a very gloomy day today. The sun will probably be coming out. It's still early. And I'm freezing. But let me get my file out so you guys can see all the paperwork. Well, this is just for 2013. This is not for 2012. And what I'm talking about is how much I've paid so far. I get this question a lot. How much have you paid? How much out of pocket will you pay? And you don't really know until you figure out how much your insurance is going to cover or if you're paying it out of pocket. But I have receipts upon receipts of prescriptions and medications and by the way, my prescriptions were $20 in the beginning when I had my surgery, and throughout the surgery where I had to get refills, they kept going up like $5-10 each time because my insurance policies changed. I don't know why they stopped covering as much of my medication, but that sucked. This is a stack of receipts that have to do with co-payments and prescriptions. This stack right here is just medical bills. So I'm not going to go through each one, but I'm just going to say some of the amounts and then I'll give you a total. So like I said, each of my prescriptions was, right now it's only $5 I'm spending because I finished my medication that I was taking, this 2 different pills that I was taking. And then the Lovenox, the shots that you take for the first, I think 6 weeks, those were around $40 some for, I think, 10 shots or something. I think you take it. No, it wasn't 10 shots. It was two a day for 2 weeks, I believe. So around $40 some. That was, I mean, it's doable. But $5 right now I'm spending every month for my vitamin D because I only take it once a week. So they give me 4 pills and it lasts me a month. I could go in for shots, but I'd rather just take the pills. And then the other 2 pills ran anywhere from $20 to $26. But I'm not taking those anymore, thank God. I'm done with that. So I see a bill here from Torrance Memorial. And I have really good insurance because the bill is around $1,500, and out of that bill I only paid $65. It's another one for about $1,500, and I paid $64 on that one. Co-pays went up from $25, I believe, or $30 to $40 from last year. Last year I paid $25, then it went up to $30, then it went up to $40. So every time I go see my doctor, it's $40 now. So I have a bunch of stacks of those for $40. Okay, so the big bill that came, that freaked me out. But like I said, I have really good insurance. It was $48,812. Out of all that, I paid $2,481. And then I don't know if I mentioned, but you get charged separate, like from 3 parties. 3. You get charged from the hospital, then which is a facility you have your surgery. Then you get charged from your surgeon for actually doing the procedure, and then you get charged by the anesthesiologist for putting you under. So the anesthesiologist charged $1,955. Out of that, I paid $667. My doctor charged $13,487 for doing the procedure. And my insurance covered most of it, and I paid $1,080. I got another bill from the hospital for the $48,000 some. I guess I hadn't paid my part of the, I guess, copay, but it was $12.51. I got billed from the facility again, Torrance Memorial, for $1,256. And I don't know why you get multiple bills. I don't know if they do it by day because I stayed for 2 days. Maybe they're billing me 2 different days. I'm not really sure. But I paid $51 out of that $1,000 some. I only paid $51.97. I got another bill from them for $5,540, but I only paid $46.99. And yet another bill for $13,695, and I paid $99.84. And I think that was from the time that I went to the hospital for that emergency that I thought I had. The last one, again, was from the facility for the 48,000 some dollars. This is the third one, and I paid $29.33. I don't know why they sent it to me 3 times, and I paid 3 different amounts that time, but yeah. All medical bills have stopped. The only time I get a bill now is when I go see my doctor. I have to pay a copay of $40. And excuse my appearance, it's just really cold and I'm not in the mood to get ready to do anything. This kind of weather makes me want to curl back up in bed and just relax. But calculated everything, and this includes medical bills, prescriptions, and copays. But it does not include vitamins or protein supplements. And this is for 2013. I have spent $5,231.80, and that is thus far. And this is not counting the upcoming appointment I have with my doctor, which is going to cost me another $40, or the blood the blood work that I have to do. That's going to cost me another $40 too. So, and then plus whatever they decide to bill me, because it's a copay, and then they bill your insurance on whatever they don't cover. They bill you. And like I said, it's very hard to get an accurate amount of how much I've spent, because I'm not including how many protein shakes I went through trying to find the perfect one, protein powders that I went through just trying to find the perfect one. It does not include, all the specific items that you have to buy now to supplement your protein intake. So, I mean, this is a rough estimate of how much I can see on paper that I've spent. But other things that I, spent on, like the freaking blender ball, which I gave away and never used because I just can't do shakes. All the preparation that I did in the beginning to get ready for surgery, I didn't include that. This is not a cheap procedure. The minute that you decide that you're going to do this, you should start saving money. Because I did that. I saved up enough money to cover most of the expenses. And now it's just about maintenance. And, I mean, whatever I used to spend on fast food and on the large amounts of food that I used to eat, I guess that offsets the cost now of how I have to pay for my protein shots. I'm still on these people, and they're working great for me. I'm praying that they don't discontinue them. So basically, that's really much all I've spent. $5,231.80 is what I can calculate that I've spent on this surgery. If you guys have any questions on anything else, please let me know. I mean, specific questions about insurance or anything. I didn't have to battle with them to cover this. They have a strict program that you have to follow for them to cover this. So it's 6 months diet and exercise. And it has to be documented. You have to go to your doctor every 2 weeks. So can you imagine every 2 weeks? Every 2 weeks? Yeah, every 2 weeks I went to my doctor. Every 2 weeks I spent $40 on copays because, yeah, you have to go see him, and he's considered a specialist. So it's just as soon as you figure out, or as soon as you decide, hey, this is what I want to do, start saving money. Start saving money, because vitamins, protein shots, all the stuff that you're going to have to find, because everybody's different. Not what it's going to work for me, it's going to work for you. So you're going to have to try something different. And it's just save money. Save that money. And almost $6,000 in, I am totally satisfied with my surgery, and I am fine with it. I am glad with my progress, and I'm happy. I am actually happy. Yes, there's emotional ups and downs during this journey, but I can genuinely say that I have no regrets about having this surgery. So, if you guys have any questions for me, please let me know.